Hey everybody, Aaron Petrolini here, and today I'm bringing you one of my most requested and highly anticipated videos, the follow-up to this video here, the crypto trading bot. Just a little bit over a week ago, I put this video up on Christmas about this trading bot that I started using with absolutely mind-blowing results. One of the coolest things I've ever taken action on in my life. And the results so far have been absolutely insane. In fact, I've already hit my monthly income goals in the first 2 days of the month, so I'm absolutely blown away. So I'm going to be talking about that, but first, if you have not already seen this video, just pause this one that you're watching right now. Go watch this, because this is where you'll learn more about the bot and get all the information that you really need. This video is not really going to make a whole lot of sense or be of much value to you without watching this one first, okay? Okay, so I will have a link in the description below this video as well as in the comments, and I will even put a card where you can just click to go watch that video, and then you can come back and watch this video, okay? Now, also I want to mention, make sure to stick around to the end of this video to find out how you can win $100 free in Bitcoin or Litecoin. I'll be giving that away personally, but you'll have to stick around to the end of the video for those details, okay? So what I'm going to be doing in this video, so really what this video is the launch of a new series on this channel where I'll be doing once a week, weekly update with my results of the crypto trading bot. I'm just going to be keeping data logs of all this stuff and keeping everybody up to date with this stuff. This will be the first of that series, okay? So definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want, stay up to date with this crypto bot. I'm absolutely blown away, not only by my results, with our entire community's results as a whole, and I'll be showing you some of those in this video as well, okay? So in this video here, I was talking about Scicoin being one of the first trades that the bot called for me. If we went down here, I showed you this live while the trade was still open in that video. I entered at 184 and I took my profit at 242. That comes out to like 32 or 33% profit. Had I have stayed in the trade, I'd be up like 50-something% right now. So right here is right around where the bot called the trade. I took profit up here, so right at the top of this peak, and then it fell back down, and then now it's back up, and you can see right here I was just doing the math. It's at 53% from the original call. So absolutely crazy stuff. So that was like one of the first trades I did. In fact, let me bring up my log real quick for you so that you can see all of my trades I've done with the bot. So as you notice right now, there's only 5 trades that I've closed with the bot, and now 2 are open from today. And the reason for this is, and it's the reason why it's taking me so long to put a video out for a follow-up, is because literally right after I uploaded that video on Christmas, the trading team and the bot went offline for an entire week because they took a rest for the end of the year break. They went on holiday, so there were no trades, okay? So the trades started up again today, and everything's moving into action again. So these were the 2 trades called today. The Counterparty and the Monaco trade, so I'll show you those in just a second. But the trades I have successfully completed with the bot are Scicoin, 31%, so just below 32. We had Civic at 38%, Salt at 24%, Bitcoin, which was I think mentioned in that video as well, that was 12.26%, and Counterparty at 9.81%. So the average of all these trades is 23% profit on average per trade, and then over the course of the 3-day time span, if you'll notice here, all these trades were within a 3-day time span. They're the only 3 days I was using the bot until today, where 7.7% profit per day, okay? And that's absolutely crazy numbers here. I'm super excited about this. I'm also going to show you some data logs from some of our other members, and I'm even going to play a video from one of our other members using this bot, who's had some just exceptional results. The numbers coming out of this bot and this group are really second to none, and that's really what I want to emphasize. If you're not already subscribe to this bot, you really don't want to mess around, because these type of things, you never know how long they're going to last for, right? This cannot possibly last forever, right? And right now is the most opportune time to take advantage of the cryptocurrency market and these signals that we're getting from the bot, and using this to just compound your profits over and over and over again. Now, speaking of compounding profits, there are a few things that I do want to make clear once again, just for the record here. And I did say this in the original video, however, people still, whether I don't know if they're watching the whole video or not, they just see the title and then jump to conclusions. But I had so many people in the comments down below say that this is impossible, these types of ROIs are impossible, you know, you'd be a millionaire at the end of the month if you were compounding this month. I have never said anywhere in this video that you're going to be compounding 15 to 100% daily. What I said, and I do make clear in this video, is that you can see up to 15 to 100% ROI daily on single trades, okay? And I just, you know, showed you that 31% in a single day. This was over the course of one day. 38%, I believe this was, okay, so that was 2 days. Vertcoin was 12%, that was 1 day. So yeah, you know, the Siacoin is a good example of, you know, a 30% trade in a single day. And that's all I meant with this right here, okay? And then I also talk about in the video, and I do say this, when you're talking about compounding on average per day, you're talking somewhere between 3 to 5%. And in my case, I'm on the very high side with my first 5 trades being like 7%, which is, you know, of course, it's my first 5 trades in 3 days. So I don't think it would be that high if we were to continue trading every single day for a month. I do believe it would be somewhere like 5 to 6%, maybe 4%, okay? So that's all I meant in that video. I do want to make that very clear. There's so many variables that go into the profits and the percentages here and how much you could make back on your initial investment. There's too many moving variables for me to even try to give you. It would be really silly for me to give you like a one-size-fits-all, like this is what's going to happen. But let me just lay out something for you just so you have a general idea. Let's say that you started with like $1,000 and you were trading with 10%, so $100 per trade, and let's say you averaged 25%, or let's just say you averaged 20% per trade for, you know, 10 straight trades, right? So what that really means is you would be averaging somewhere around $20 profit per trade. For 10 trades, you'd have, you know, profit $200 at the end of the week. You started with 1,000, you ended up with 1,200 at the end of the week, okay? That is a very realistic, conservative example using this bot. And like I said, you know, the higher that the numbers that you start with, you know, the bigger that they're going to be and the faster your profits are going to compound. For instance, if you start with $10,000, well, then you're talking about profiting $200 per trade. And again, if you use 10 trades, that's $2,000 at the end of the week. Now you're up $2,000 for the week, you know, and again, that's a kind of a conservative example, especially because I'm only using the number 10 in a week, and many of our members average way more than 10 trades a week. I'm going to show you in a moment one of our guys, Stuart, 41 trades in 3 weeks, 37 of them being pure profit and 4 of them still being open. Now, something else I think I said in this video, I didn't have time to go back and check if I mentioned this, but I was under the impression that the bot actually had a negative trade balance in October, and what I found out is that's not true at all. The bot only had a few bad trades in October, being some of the only few that it's ever had in its existence, meaning that it is a 98 to 99% profitable trade ratio with this bot. And I just found this out. I actually thought October had, you know, more bad trades than profitable trades, but that is just not the case. It was just one of the only months, if not the only month, since it's been in the English-speaking market where it had any bad trades whatsoever. Okay, and that's actually absolutely crazy to think about with this bot. So this thing is just crazy. It's one of the easiest ways to passively compound your initial investment on the daily and weekly. And what it seems like to me when I'm crunching the numbers here, it seems like 25% return on your initial investment per week is about the average of what I'm seeing. Some are making much more than that and some are a little bit under, but that seems to be about the medium here, right? So now if you really start compounding that over the course of like, you know, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 weeks, that adds up very quickly, right? With an initial 1,000, even with just an initial $1,000 investment, that gets you up to some serious numbers very quickly. But like I said, I mean, just going from my data log here, and I know this is a very small sample size at the moment, but I will be doing this every Friday where I will upload this weekly chart and go over this with you and update you on my trades. Like I said, right now they call the MCO and XCP. If we go over to the charts right now, I actually have those open. Here's Counterparty at the moment. So you can see this chart looks amazing. Like, that this thing is going to come up. So that was a good call on them. Here's Siacoin. Where's Monaco? I even like the Monaco even better. So here's this chart right here. So we're in on this right now. I'm over here on this as well, Crown. But this was not called by the bot, so I'm not even going to mention that in this video. But yeah, these were the two calls today by the bot, and I have really high hopes for these, especially, yeah, I guess Counterparty does look a little bit better than Monaco. But yeah, those are the open. As you can see down here, I'm open on these trades at the moment. So real quick, I do want to play a clip of this video that one of our members uploaded to our group today, because somebody was asking if there's any recent results that we have from December. We're working on that right now. There are a few members working on putting a video together, but one of the first to post a video of the results was our guy Stuart over here. So I'm just going to play a real small clip of this real quick to give you an idea.
I want to give you guys some numbers here. Over my first, like I said, I started December 6th, and the last trade was December 23rd. So in less than 3 weeks, I've made 41 trades from the service, from the Signal service of Crypto Agent Bot. 37 of these, 37 are closed in profit, and 4 of the trades are still open. So this trade, like I said, this SC coin, this is one of the coins that is still open. Obviously, this is the last trade. So some trades will close out in less than a day. Some coins will, take maybe more time, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 2 weeks.
So yeah, as you can see here, some of his trades in his back office. I have no idea how he even brings those up. I'm not very tech savvy myself, and I'm very unfamiliar with this, but as long as I'm profiting the way that I have been, I don't really care about any of this stuff. Yeah, as you hear, so 37 profitable trades, 41 total in under 3 weeks. That gives you an idea of the volume of trades that you'll be receiving. Obviously, that's going to vary from week to week and month to month. That changes with the market. There's no way to have any set number of signals per day or per week. But, that's to give you kind of an idea. As I said, we have data logs going back as far as September. So here's a data log from September. If you want access to these data logs, just reach out and message me. I'll put a link down below where you can actually just send me a direct message, and I can just send you over these logs. This is from September 2nd to October 26th. Then one of our other members, this is a completely different members chart. This one is from October to November, so November 24th and October 27th. So this was about a month, and this one was about close to 2 months, right? And you just heard Stuart talking about December. And then one of our other members in here actually took those charts and went through it and did all the data for us and crunched the numbers. And going back from September to now, that it comes out to over 4,350%. And that's only in 4 months. That's like unheard of, right? Where else are you going to see these sorts of results like this? Numbers like this that are just completely passive, right? So it's unbelievable. And actually, in a response to somebody else asking about, trying to get the real numbers and just, have an idea of what's really possible in here, Johnny also messaged back and said, many proofs of people in here turning 10,000 into 50 in 2.5 months, which is absolutely crazy. 5,000 into 16,000 in 5 weeks. That was the member who I showed you in the original video. He's in 3 groups of mine, so I can vouch for that. Absolutely true. 23K into 102K in 8 weeks. I mean, these are some of the results that people are seeing in here. That's why I say when 25% return weekly is, it is very possible, and if not on the conservative side. Okay, so that's going to bring me to the end of my first weekly recap with the bot. This is only just the start, and this is where I will tell you that, since I'll be doing this weekly, every single week when I do one of these videos, I will be giving away $100 free to one of my subscribers. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit like, and then leave a comment down below with your Litecoin or Bitcoin address. It doesn't matter which one, just let me know which one it is, and I'll be using the random comment picker over here. So I'll just type in the YouTube URL. It'll pick somebody from the comments, and then I'll send that out to you, okay? Because of just how much profits I'm seeing from this cryptocurrency rush right now, especially because of this bot and just this opportunity in general. So it's just a little way for me to give back to some of my viewers, okay? So that's how you can get $100 free. And also, if you have any questions about the bot or anything like that and you want to contact me personally, I will also have my personal information down below where you can send me a message if you want the data logs, if you want access to our group, anything like that. I will get you hooked up, okay? Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next weekly update.